Hello, and thank you for your interest in the AxisOne platform. In this video, we will demonstrate the lab onboarding process. To begin, go to the AxisOne.ai webpage and click on Join Network. Here you will see three personas: Researcher, Lab, and Compliance Officer. Please select Lab. You can begin by entering your account information, and your password. Please make sure that the passwords match, and you can click Continue. If you already have an AxisOne account, please click Sign In on the top right corner. Step 2 is where you'll enter in your lab's information, including your lab name, your lab type, whether it's a clinical, research, diagnostic, academic, or industrial lab. You can add your lab's website, and you can manually enter in your lab's address, or you can hit Detect Location. If you hit Detect Location, please ensure that your web browser has location services enabled. Then you can enter in your email address and your phone number and click Continue. At this step, you can enter in your staff count and the year established, your operating hours, and your accreditations and certifications. Note that the accreditations and certifications are optional and are filtered by region. Since we entered in a US address, North America is auto-populated by the region. You can search for global or other countries' accreditations and click on the accreditation your lab has. Or if you do not have any accreditations, you can go ahead and click I don't have compliance documentation yet and continue. Here is when you'll enter in your services that your lab offers. We already have categories of lab services enter into the platform, and you can sort them based on category under toxicology, histopathology, and so on. There are 3 more pages, so if you don't find your category, please click on the next pages. For this scenario, I will just click a couple. If you do not see your lab's service, please go ahead and click Add Custom Service. And the category that it falls under. And hit Add Service. And continue. Now we've reached step 5 of the onboarding process, which relates to standard pricing and standard turnaround times. You might be asking, why do they require this information? Well, the AI within the AxisOne platform analyzes thousands of parameters and data points when matching a researcher to the right lab. These data points can include historic turnaround times, compliance, certification documentation, location, lab specializations, and pricing, just to name a few. Please note that we understand that pricing can fluctuate due to a variety of factors, which is why any pricing or turnaround time you enter on this page can be changed and edited under your lab profile at any point in time. So for each service your lab offers, you can enter in a price per sample amount and a turnaround time. You also have the opportunity to enter in a full service price if this is applicable. And at the bottom, there is a catalog summary of your total categories, total number of services, and the estimated total value. The next step of the onboarding process involves adding equipment. You can add equipment, but it is also optional. We highly recommend adding your list of equipment, as certain researchers might want to search for labs that have specific equipment based on their protocol. So here we have basic equipment already uploaded into the system. However, you can also upload your equipment list right here. So you can drag and drop, or you can click and hit process equipment files. This can take a while depending on how many pieces of instrument your lab has and how much information you have in that file. If you choose to add models, serial numbers, calibration dates, that sort of thing, that may impact the processing time. After processing the file, you'll see AI detected equipment. These are all pieces of instrumentation included within this file, and you can select all of them, or you can deselect a couple if they are not working at the time. Step 7 involves your compliance documentations. In the beginning, I did not select any accreditations. However, if I had selected a CLIA or an ISO certification, here is where I would add those documents to increase my compliance score as a lab and to show that I have these certifications and they are current and up to date. So I did not select any, which means I don't have to add any documents at this step. So I'm going to skip. At the analysis part, again, because I did not upload documentation, the compliance analysis part is skipped, and I can continue to review. Step 9 is the very last phase. You can review your information or go back and edit it. And at the very bottom of the page, you'll be asked to review the privacy policy, the terms and conditions, and the AxisOne non-disclosure agreement. Please thoroughly review these before proceeding and creating your account. Now you can create your account. Congratulations, you have now successfully created a lab account on the AxisOne platform. If you have any questions at all, you can contact the AxisOne concierge team at support@axisone.ai for assistance. And thank you again for being a part of the AxisOne platform.